We are live. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Moving a little slow today. Here we go. This is going to be a live video arts and crafts show for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. And we're also a live chat show where we chat with the chat room as we go along the evening. So I am just a few minutes early, so give me a minute. I do have some Happy Mail today. And let me get my iPad up so that I can get my chat room going here. So I think Margaret's in the room. Hi, Margaret. How are you? I think Margaret's in the room. Hi, Margaret. Let's turn it down. Let's see. How are you? Let me find it. There we go. All right. I've got some all kinds of things here on the desk. Let me scoot things around a little bit and plug me in so I don't lose my charge. There we go. Doing okay. I've got a backache today. I threw my back out about 3 hours ago, lifting something heavy, and I took some pain pills. That's about all I can do right now. And Joe's out, so when he gets home, I'll get him to rub my back out in a little bit. So we're going to continue to work on our little soda pop book. Our soda pop book turned out real cute. I'm quite happy with it. And this was the bleeding tissue that we did the other day. And this was also bleeding tissue. That turned out good. All right. I'm just going to get things ready on my desk. I do have a haul. I bought a marketplace haul, if that's appropriate to say, on marketplace, and it's local. And this lady had Sudoku books for sale, and so I bought them, and there were 10 of them. So let me show you my Sudoku books. I like to do the Sudokis. And it was 10 for $10, and they're all different. And she bought them for the nursing home to give away to the nursing home, and she quit doing it. So she had these books, and she wanted to get rid of them, so she put them on marketplace, and it's well worth more than $10. These books. Oh, let's see what this one does. Oh, okay. These are the answers in the back. But and I use them, and this one that I'm using right now in the bedroom, it's supposed to be, easy in the front and hard in the back, but the front ones are hard, and I can't get them. I can usually do them, I can do the easy and the mediums. I can do them without any problems. But I couldn't on this one book, so I said I need some new Sudoku books. And when this popped up, I said I'm all over it. So I haven't done any of them, but I hopefully they're light and easy. So I hope we'll see. We'll see. But there's 10 of them, and oh my gosh, they're big, heavy books, and I think that these are. If I were to put them from the bookstore, I would say that this was more, the Dollar Tree has them like this, but a thinner version of this, and the Penny Press is like the family, the Dollar Tree, brand, but these got two on a page, so I like those. And then this one's got 1,000 in it. See, this says $6.99 from the from the from wherever it was bought from, but I'm sure she probably paid cheaper on it, but still, I got my money's worth. Let's put it that way. And then this one here, look at all of these. They've got easy and intermediate, and then hard, and then they'll have very hard, and then they have insane, and there's all the answers back there. I should, but I can do the easy ones. And then this one here, look at how thick this book is. And puzzles for adults. And it's got, oh, this is crossword puzzles. And I can't do the crossword puzzles. I can't. I'll give this one to my sister. Uh, I'm just, I like crossword puzzles, but I can't think of there's always a variety of answers, for the three words, and a chai show, a chi show, slow, slow moving martial art form, a chai. It's like a tai chi, and I taken chai tea lessons, and but I don't know another three-letter word for it. Yoga would be a good word, but that's more than three. And it's a moving martial art form, Tai Chi. And I guess I could do the TIE, but I have no idea if that's right or not. And then it's got hotels, would be INN for in. I could get some of them. Like I said, I could get part of them, but I won't be able to get all of them. Now, my mom would, and my mom had a little book that was like a thesaurus, uh, words that mean the same, but they're with the different spelling. And then she had another list that she a code of extra words, that mean in the crossword world. And I hope that my sister got that, but I got that list, but I have no idea where it is. But anyway, here's some more extreme, medium to hard, and uh, medium to hard, 5 different levels. This one's got 5 levels, and this one's 1,000. This one's 1,000 too. And so I know those are worth more than $1. And then this last one here, it's got 1,000 in there as well. So anyway, I got me some Sudoku books for sure to play with, and that'll last me for the rest of my life. It's going to last me forever, forever. But I got them. So let me get rid of these off my desk. I've got to keep my path clear so I can get up and get out. But I just thought I'd show those to you. See where I can put them without problems. There we go. That's a good spot for them. So I'm moving really, really slow today, and I've got to get my fan on. My fan's off. Let's see if I can find a remote. Here we go. There we go. Get some air going on in here. We had a big storm come through yesterday, and it blinked the electric, and just enough to turn everything off. So then we went to the thrift shop. Joe and I did, and I spent $3 in the thrift shop. Yes, it was a little book of a thesaurus, and it was a little skinny, tall book, and it had spelling words in it, and I think it was a thesaurus. Anyway, she had her own paper that she added tip ins of extra of pages of extra words that were difficult in the crossword world, crossword puzzle world. And so she was a school teacher, and she was a very well read lady, and she was not a, she was smart. She was. I'm not. I can do the easy Sudokis, and that's as smart as I am. But I found these fall cupcake holders. So those are going to go towards my fall things. We're going to be after we do the hidden pockets. Everybody should be getting those in the mail before the 15th. And then in October, we're going to do in Twinchies, and then November ACTs, and December postcards. So I thought these would come in handy for the fall and the for October and November. I might be able to use these in my art with them. And then I found these postcards. So I'll be sending some of these out in the mail as uh, in Happy Mail all the way up until December. I'll be sending some of these out. There's 4 of them here. It looks like a brand new pack. Got it for 50 cents. So that'll be fun as a post. They're postcards, and the back is plain, and they are perforated. Uh, so if we do postcards, uh, they tear apart easy. And I can send these in Happy Mail, and then whoever gets them can use them for our December trade if you want to. So I thought that was a good buy, and that's very thoughtful. And so I got that. Let me put that over here. And then I found these little books, and I love them. This one's called A Rose Book, and it looked like it had, there's 4 corners. It looked like it might have had a picture there, and it's a pressed book for flowers. It's got mulberry paper in it, and then you can put your petals in here and dry them. I think that's what this is for. And so I bought that. They did have one more of the same thing, but I just bought the one. I didn't think I needed more. And it's laced up. It was like a blanket stitch, a 3 binding blanket stitch technique. So I thought that's cute. I like that. So next time I go out into the yard, I might put a new ribbon on there. It's kind of hunky dory, but but anyway, next time I go out in the yard, I'll get some flowers if I see anything blooming out there. Maybe I can press some flowers. And then I found this little book, Always Find a Reason to Smile. And I think I'm going to use these for inspiration when I need a word to put on my art. And I might put this with the word. This says, if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. That's Katharine Hepburn. I like her. I love her. Add life to your days, not days to your life. Wouldn't that be cute to put on a one of my art pages? So hi everybody coming in. There's Janet Nash and Sharon Reinheimer. Good to see you, Sharon. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you, Belinda. Belinda and I follow each other around in the chat rooms. Teresa's, and there's Carol. Hi, good to see you. She's making supper. Go ahead, cook away. So be silly, be honest, be kind. These are funny, simple little uh, sayings. To smile. So I thought that's what I bought that for. I bought that to put in for words when we need to put a poem or a word on our book. Everyone smiles in the same language. So I love them. I love these. So that's a good little book. And then I have two more little books. This one says thanks. These were 50 cents a piece. Poems by Louise Uttermeyer. So this was given to Susan, and it's from Beth and Cheryl, and it's a poem. It says, "What thanks can I presume to give to you who live a gracious life of giving?" So it's a poem, and it's got cute pictures in it. And I really thought that if I couldn't use the words, I could definitely use the pictures in for ephemera. And I love the pictures. So that's why I bought this little book. It's old, and I don't know if there's a date in this. It doesn't have a date there. This one says Golden Press, New York. It's yellowed, and copyrighted. Now, where's my magnifying glass? See if you can see it. It's got a date right there. Is that 1908 or 98 or something? I can't see it. 65. Okay, I was way off. Okay, try it again. Let's try it again. See if you all can see that. I think 65 wins. Yeah, thank you. So it's antique. It's over 60 years old. So anyway, it's just real cute pictures and things, and I think I would love to use those pictures. And then this one is Things of Beauty. So I can't wait to use some of these things. I have to decide which side of the page I want to use, but these pop out. And this is from Dear Aunt Susan. Did you know you are one of my heroes? Well, you are, and I always love you, Joyce. Oh, isn't that sweet? So, what I want to do is borrow some of these pop ups. So, this one's got a window, and they're kind of easy, but tricky to make, but you can make them. And I just love them. So I thought I might be able to use these for something in my art. So we'll see. And there's a little poem with each one, but I have to take one side or the other. I could this and connect this one here, and it might be that I can. I don't know if I can separate the pages are thick, like two pages are glued together. So it's possible I can separate them a little bit. I think I can. I think I will. This one's going to separate, so I can get both sides. Okay. All right. Good to know. They all separate. So I will be able to get every page. All right. So hi Ellen and Joyce. Hello everybody coming in. Hello everybody in the balcony. So I don't know if I'm going to use them tonight or not, but anyway, I just shown you my thrift haul that I got, and then I got some Happy Mail today from Esther and from Mr. Fry, which is a friend of ours. And I'm pretty sure this is a birthday card. We can put it on the birthday page. So that's a cute little card from him. And I'll save his stamp and put it up there because we never know, we might need it. And then Esther sent me another. She just sent me something the other day. She sent me something again. Is she in here yet? I can wait until she comes in. I don't think I've seen her yet. Hi, Brian. Oh, sometimes it takes a little while. I'm clear over on the East Coastline, Brian. So give it a day or two more. And then we had a holiday in there. So it'll be coming to you real soon. It should be. It won't be long. Just give it a day or two. So let's see what Esther sent me. I see a face. Let's see what it is. Hi, Pam. Oh, and just to let you all know, you all have to keep reminding me. Friday night at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be online with Ginger Cat Lady Pam. So we'll have to put her link in the channel for everybody to subscribe to her, and I can also I'll share the link in the Facebook group Friday night before I come on, and she's going to have me for about an hour, and I think she's going to ask me a bunch of questions, so you guys won't want to miss that. So and if you have a channel and you stream and you would like to be a part of Ginger Cat Lady Pam's interviews, I'm sure she's got some more openings as we go along. She interviews somebody every week. So thank you, Janet. And it should be fun, I think. And and she's got a bunch of other new people in her room that aren't in here yet. So I get to share my link and they can start watching me if it's a good time for them. So yeah, that'll be fun. So I got to remind myself not to forget. Remind myself. So this is what Esther, she sent me a hidden pocket and another doll baby. Oh, look, she sent me an artist trading coin. Isn't that cute? It's already decorated. Desert Hills. So that's cute. And then she sent me some sunglasses just for you. It's like a gift tag to and from on there. But that'll be cute as a tag. Be an early bird. I wonder how big that little. No, it's too big. I'm going to have to find something to put back on that one. And then here's a little bird. These are kind of artist trading card size, journaling cards, they call them. And she sent me some waves and a girl and a piece of ribbon. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is awesome. Just a snippet. I can make a cluster out of all that. And she sent me some bird stickers I like. And then she sent me this girl, and she's got on her boots. Look at her boots. So she'll be ought to go into the doll book. She cut them out for me. Woohoo! We love them. Thank you, Esther. God, you have been so good to me. Yes, he has. Some more stickers. Fun. There's a Twinchie. See if it's the right size. It's a little bit smaller than a Twinchie, but I could put that on a Twinchie, you see. We're going to get into Twinchies here, in the next week or so. It won't be long. We'll be getting into the Twinchies, and I'll be making Twinchies. And two more art journaling cards, and I love them. Those are beautiful cards. They came out of something of her collection. And then she sent me a doily. Yeah, it's thick. It's out of thick paper. And it's pretty. I was looking to see if maybe it was a sticker. But I think it's just out. It feels almost like plastic. But that's pretty. And then she sent me a hidden pocket. And she sent me some paper. Another little tag together. That would be cute on a Twinchie. And some little pieces of paper to use. Snippets. And this one is vellum. That's pretty. And here's her hidden pocket. And it's got a pocket on the front with some goodies in the pocket. There's a mushroom and a sticker and another art card. And it says, do what you love what you do. And I think she's the one that sent me these little words here. That's where they came from. These will come in. I might be able to use some of these on my Twinchies. And then you open this up, and there's the hidden pocket. And it's made out of cardstock, some pretty paper. That is cute. And she put more than one sheet in there, so I can hide this list back here. Nobody will know it's there. I like to hide my list. Make my list. How many times have you been out in the store, in the mall, somewhere, and you wished you had a piece of paper to write your number down on to give to somebody? Many a time. Many a time. So those are really, really cute, Esther. So we'll have to put this hidden pocket in on our Happy Mail page today. And all these goodies, and we'll put them right over here. So they're all going to be all mixed up with my other goodies there from the other day. And we'll make a Happy Mail page with all of these. We'll do something. So that's good. I'm gonna keep my stamps to art with. So I got a school bus, and that's extra postage, and then a regular stamp. That was good. So let's see. Teresa's gonna rest. Okay, Teresa. Freddie and Flo. that's Janet's Freddie's. Okay. Steph's here. Did I say hi to everybody? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Jassie's here. Hi, Jassie. Jassie. And if I have overlooked you, please forgive me. So I also found on my computer yesterday, these are words that I have typed out on the computer, and I printed them out a while back ago, and I printed them again. And these words I get to use in my art. Whatever I need a word. And there's about 5 pages of it, 6 pages. And it's a good list. And it starts with A, B, it's kind of alphabetized. So, And I did that I don't know how far ago I did that. But these will go in my Word drawer. I have a Word place for words back up here. We can get back in it after a while. So let's see now. Um, did you not get mine? Not yet, Teresa. Not yet. So Joe's already been to the mailbox today. Okay. So, and then I had one. I had one returned to me from August the 28th, which wasn't that too long ago, and I had the wrong address on it, so I have to remail that one. That was my fault. Now and then we make mistakes. So I've got my pad here, my paper, and I thought, well, while I'm here, let's go ahead and do our prompt list for Jassy. Jassy will want the prompt list. So I'll get you guys to either say a prompt or give me a number between 1 and 135. Between 1 and 135. Tomorrow, tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. Doodle. You're welcome, Janet. Got her happy mail. Good, good. Number 2 is stencils. I was going to do stencils tonight and do jelly plating, but I don't know that I'm going to get to do that tonight. I'll have to plan on it Thursday. 132 is fish. That's when I started the fish book. 50. Okay, I need for somebody to shout out 2 prompts. Shout out 2 different prompts. Stickers. $53. Add a tag. Leaves and yellow. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 4, 53, and 25 is red, and 33 is white. Two more, 53, 25, 33 is white, and 10, you're welcome, Janet, is tissue. And one more would be 117 is a heart. So there. Thank you. Thank you. So, Jassy, you want to take a picture? I'll go ahead and post it in the group too. They don't count because they didn't shout. Let's see. There's a heel canine. Oh, right. Heel. I know what that means. You want your puppy dog to heel. Hello, welcome. Come on in. We're a craft show. We're going to do crafts. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun tonight. Doing some arts and crafts. Oh, I got pictures to show you. Let me show you some of my pictures. Let's go down here to the end. Okay, there's the first picture, and it's just a picture of Abby. May she rest in peace. There's my Abbers. And I don't know what year that was, September the 9th. And it could have been last year. It could have been last year. It said look back from your memories. So, but anyway, then I went to the beach yesterday. So I got some beach pictures to show you. Let me get to the beginning of them. Here we go. So here's where I went to the beach. I don't know if there's any volume. Oh yeah, you can hear it. I've got it on video. And this proves that the earth is not flat. Look how that water just, it goes up. You can see it going up. It was high tide. Actually, it was going back out. This is New Smyrna Beach. Look at those clouds. There's some big old ships way back out there. We got plenty of birds today, back yesterday. There was a biker. There were several e-bikes. Yes, we're driving on the sand. You can see my wind, my car rear view light or rear view mirror on the side come in. You'll see it. Proves that the earth is not flat because you can see the curvature. The waves. And then there was another. There's just another picture. The video says it all. Now here's what color the sand is. It's a gray white sand, and this over here is where the waves came up for high tide, and now it's going back out. And that's the front of my car. But look at them clouds. If we do anything today, we should paint clouds. Yeah, there's several beaches down here that you can drive on. Yeah. No, there wasn't very many. It was Monday. Not very crowded at all. Not very many cars at all. You can see a couple of them parked over here. They're parked, but they're very few. And this was about 11 o'clock in the morning. So there wasn't very many people out. This this young lady here, she was riding her bike, and she'd pass us, and then we'd pass her, and I've got several pictures of her. But the clouds were just gorgeous clouds. But that's how empty the beach was. And then we get into these birds, and these are seagulls. But look at them. Look at them. They're all lined up. And I told Joe that and there was babies. You could see the little guys, and they're in school. They're all lined up for school, flight school today. So, so that's what they were. They were in school today having classes, and they were getting their feet wet. That's all they did. They just stood there. It was very nice. There's the birds there. But you can really see the waves. That was a short video. Now here's some more birds, and these were all adults, and this was the advanced class. Yeah, that was the advanced class. There weren't very many of them, but they were just standing on the beach. Actually, this particular part of the beach, no dogs, but there is another portion I'll show you in a minute where the dogs are allowed. They do have a dog beach, and it's not user friendly. The dog beach, you have to park, and then you have to walk for over a half a mile walk to get to the dog beach, and I can't walk that far anymore. Now, in the background, that's Daytona. That's over on Daytona's island. We are a separate island, and that's all Daytona over there. And there's the lighthouse, and that's on Daytona's side. That's Ponce Inlet. Yeah, no cars on the dog beach. Yeah, and they can run. You still have to keep them leashed. And I took Abby down there about a year or so ago. Well, no, it was when Mom was still here. So it's been a while, a few years ago. And I had her on a piece of rope, like just a nylon rope, and and it was like 15 foot long, and I let Abby, go loose on that rope, and the the lifeguard or the patrol person came up to me and said, "Is she on leash?" I said, "Yep, she's on the leash." She goes, "Okay." But it was pretty. And this is a picture of the sand dunes, and there's a lot of sea oats up there. I thought the sand dunes were pretty, so I took a picture of them just for you guys. And just it's just a lot of white gray sand, and the sand is white, but there's a black soot that blows in the air, and that makes it gray. And this is Joe wanted me to get a picture of this cloud. He thought this cloud was following us around, and there it is again. I made it big with my fingers, and he said, "It's raining over there." And they were. We had scattered showers, and that's what happens when we have scattered showers. It might rain over yonder, but not where you are. I've had it rain in the front yard, but not in the backyard. And I've had it rain in the backyard, but not in the front yard. Literally, that's how. And this is going over the bridge to the islands. There's some more condos. And the blue is just so blue. We've got pretty skies. And then I was over at Kim's today, and Kim Polton, and she lives up in Canada, and she got some new stencils. So I took a picture of her stencils. But anyway, there's your pictures for the day. So I posted that. So we don't need that anymore. I'll put this under here. So I did not write down anything on my list to do. So I did want to jelly plate some, but I've got to find my other stencils first. So you had your peep squeak on the beach. Oh, she swam a little and chased the crabs. Yeah, we saw crabs too. Hi, Angela. Come on in. Welcome everybody. Hi, Lamont. Welcome. Good to see everybody. So let's do a Happy Mail page. Let's just do it, and we're gonna put some color down. And I'm just gonna reach over here in my paint box and pull out a few colors. There's a light. Nope, they're different. So I get to take the plastic off. Well, I've lost my touch. I used to be able to do this. There it goes. You take the plastic thing and then you can throw it in the garbage can because it's got static electricity on it. I've perfected this technique over the years. That's how you get that plastic thing off. Just saying. Ta-da! So let's just put a little bit of this down. And I'm going to put something like this. And then this. And then this. And I'm going to use my brayer. This is what Kim did today. This is how she did her on the jelly plate. I do have a cough drop. The fan's on and I'm hot and talking too much. So there. This is what we're doing. I've never done it this way before. I've never done it this way before, but this is my background page. Wow, one of those stink. I hate it when you find stinky paint. It comes from the factory, by the way. How about that for a background page? Okay. See, now what else I can start getting some things to put on here. This is a pretty rose. I might be able to cut this one down to put in my book. To put on my there's 4 tabs, corner tabs that a card was sitting in there. So, let's see if we can find a substitute. Be this tall. I can use this one. I do believe that's it. That'll go in there. Now we just have to get the other side. Here we go. A basket of roses. Almost. Almost. I'm doing it. There's one set. And there is the other set. Look what I did. Get up in there. Come on. Get in there. Don't be giving me any trouble. Hey, basket of roses. Behave. There. So there I got a new card in there. That is cool. So I got me a new little, I'm going to press flowers in it and see how it works out. So there. Okay. I'm happy. Little rabbit trail, just a little tiny rabbit trail. We were waiting for this paint to dry anyway, because it's still damp. So I'm going to put the heat to it and warm it up a little bit. Thank you, Ellen. Hi, Zippity. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. We're having a wonderful day. Good to see you. Saying hi, says hey, and fanning self. It's hot down here. I need a quick lurking at the Cowboys. I sent Juju. Juju's got a cowboy book. If you all haven't seen her cowboy book. So that ought to be enough of that. Let's see what else we can put down on our Happy Mail page. We can put our birthday card on there. We could. And I could also put my hidden pocket on here from Esther. And I've got some other little pretty things that I can use. Let's see. And then I've got some pretty paper, and I can do like a little cluster. So I'm just going to take part of this paper and put some of it up here and some of it down here like that. And there's some more papers. And I'll do the same with this one. And I'll put it over here and down here. And we're doing little clustery things here. I'm going to turn my hot glue gun on that it won't be warming up. Might need it. So we've got some other papers. Let's see, we've got this doily. That would look pretty up here. I'm just going to put down some glue. I'll lift that lid off of that. See if I can get that open. Where's my needle? There we go. Get the plug out. That'll work. So I'm just going to put some glue like this, and we're going to put our card down, and it's going to be like that, and then this little piece of paper will go under like that, and I have this other piece do you see it? Oh, there it is. It's on the card. And I had it up here like that. And let's see what else we got down here. We've got fun. We could put fun right there. And I've got a bird. Let me put some glue down over here. Like that. And this one's going to go this direction. And I've got a bird that I might put on here. I'm going to put that card right there. I'm using the Happy Mail. And we do have a little tag. It says together. And we could put that up here, on here. I want to put something over there. And since this is a birthday page, maybe we could use a little bit of birthday balloons. And I'll rip it so that it can go right in here. All right. I'm putting this card right there. And I'm going to put the pocket on here. Just gluing the pocket down, not the top, so I can still get in the hidden pocket part. So that's good. We did that. Put that over there. And I used some of these roses in pictures, 3D, the other day from Joyce, and I can continue to use some of these. I can. So let me get this one off, and I'm going to put it right there. Looking good. Looking good. There's a little one I'm going to put up there. Balance that one out. All right. And then what else have I got in here? There's some more little stuff. Got that ribbon. Do I want to put that ribbon on there? I think I do. It's going to go right there. So, Janet going to bed? Okay. Sweet dreams, Janet. Put some more hot glue in there. Like that. There. Okay. I think that's more than enough. Finish gluing some of that down. Like that. Put the fun on there. Because it was fun.
We put mushrooms in your mushrooms and cheese.
Is that what you ordered? Whatever you ordered, Joe. I'll eat it when I get off.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
Oh, pepperoni, mushroom. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you make, baby. Whatever you make. You can do it. Okay, Joe's back home. Joe's home. All right. So I think this is going to be it for this page. I think that's, hi, Patty. Come on in, everybody. We just made a Happy Mail page, and I'm going to put the date on it. And it is the 9th. And I think that's the 9. And we just whipped that out like it was no problem. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just going to sit this over and let it dry. So, what was I going to do next? I didn't have a list of anything particular. I had something on my glasses. Um, let's see. Everybody saying hi to everybody. That's good. That's good. Okay. Um, I I don't know what to do next. What do y'all want to do next? Here's your chance to say something. I guess we could get the fairy book out. See what's going on in here. Call her. Okay, Ellen. She wants me to call her. I can do that. So I do a little flip through on this until I get to a page that has a coloring page. It's coming along. This is going to be a yellow page, yellow and purple. I've got to cut her out. So, yeah. Working in our fairy book. Here's one we can call her. All right. Let's put her down here. And I'm going to use my pencils. So let's see what we can do with our pencils here. Put those away. So let's call her, kill her. See what we can do with our coolering. So some of this can go up there. So I'm just going to start coloring. These are Inktense pencils. So I can activate it with water afterwards. I get it all finished. And I'm going to put some of these orange petals up here. This is like a little rose. It should be pink. And we'll just do something like this. And I'll get some green and pink to put on this up here. I'm going to use a little bit of orange, but I'm going to get some pink to go over that. And then down here we got some more roses. And some, we're going to make them, I don't know, I want to use fall colors for some reason. Those are other leaves, like that. I think that's a bud of something. That's okay. We're going to do that. And then on her dress, she's got this handmade ribbon across her band across the top of her shirt. So we can put some, make it colorful. We'll make it colorful. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So there's that. And then she's got some kind of a necklace on. We can make it a, dress it up. And I think this is I don't know if this is brown or a red. I think it's brown. But we're going to use some of it. We'll use some of it. And like that. This is some kind of decoration on her, down the front of her dress, like buttons or something. Okay. I'm going to get a blue. Do some blues. And I like to put a little bit of blue in my leaves. I think it's pretty. Make a little green and blue together. And I'm not sure, but this is a necklace of some sort. And I'm sure it's handmade. And we're going to add some blues to it. And we'll put some more blues in her trim. like that. Y'all doing okay? And no, these are ink tints, and there are several brands. There's 2 or 3 different ones. Um, this one's Prismacolor, and these are no brand names, and they're ink tints. Now you have watercolor pencils, and then you have ink tints. And the difference is the ink tints are made with an ink pigment. So when you activate it with water when we're done, it brightens everything up. And then when it dries, it is permanent ink. But then if you use watercolors, they're not permanent. You can still you can do the same thing, color with them, and then activate them with the wet brush. But they will move even after they dry. They can move again, and that's the difference between watercolor and ink tints. Ink is permanent, and I do like Prismas a lot better than anything else. But I've got some other watercolor pencils. If I have to, I'll get them out. We can get them out and show them to you. Okay, so that's pretty. So I'm going to do a little bit more on the leaves with the blue. And this will be done with green on top of it. I like it. So just a little bit more there. Once we get these leaves and stuff done, it'll go fast. And she's a Native American Indian, and she is she hangs it. She likes to go and take walks through the enchanted forest where the fairies live. So that's why we're doing her. Just so you know. Now, if you haven't gotten any colored pencils and you want to invest in some, um, by all means, go to the Dollar Tree and get you some pencils. But if you want to invest in a nice set of pencils, you can order a set. And the Prismacolors, they have a student package. And there's some ink tints pencils with the regular pencils, and then they have some other art supplies with the student grade set. I don't know how much it is, or but that's what I bought 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I bought the student grade set of Prismacolors, and I still have them. I'm still using them. And my ink tints, I've gotten like a set of 12 from the Prisma, and then I got a set of 12 from these no brand, no names. And I might have a few more in there from something else that I picked up along the way. But for the most part, uh, Prismas are my favorite. And I did have some other colored pencils that I've had over the years, and I think I finally got rid of them, donated them. And those were what I called the kids pencils. When the kids come over and play, when I had kids coming in here, I'd let them have the kids pencils, not my good pencils. But that's all they needed was the colored pencils. They didn't care what brand it was. Uh-oh. So Okay, so that's the blue one. So we want to get some red in here for those roses up here. And I'm going to go over top of the orange pencil a little bit and highlight my rose. And I will probably go over that again with a pink. And it will be a multicolored, but it will be a rose. It'll be a pinkish red rose. So that was the rose. These were just other petals. Flowers in her hair. She had flowers in her hair. Flowers everywhere. All right. Some petals. And I tell you, somebody else, of course, Dee Dee is an excellent artist, and she's a wonderful. She does a lot of blendings, and she's very detailed in her coloring. And I've learned a lot from Dee Dee. But Chris Clue, she comes in here sometimes, and if you don't know her, you should subscribe to her. She lives in Mexico, and she's a very good artist, and I like watching her draw and color. Yeah, you do. Okay. And she usually uploads on Sunday mornings is when she comes on. Sometimes she goes live and sometimes she uploads. Chris Clue. I think that's how you spell her name. Maybe somebody will put her name in with a K. Clue with a K. Uh, Maybe somebody will get her a link for you. So anyway, I'm gonna put some red in her fabric. I probably missed. There you go. Thank you, Steph. Stephanie's got me. She's got my back. Thank you, Steffi. Gotta help each other. So yeah, there we go. Joe's in the kitchen doing something. I think he's making ice. He's pounding something. So I'm just randomly coloring her ribbon up here. Okay, and then these little roses down here. And I can bring you down a little bit. Now, if you don't burnish the colors down, I'm not burnishing. I'm shading and I'm shading it in very, very light. And if you don't burnish it, you can continue to go over it and over it several times with your pencils, and then wait to the very end before you burnish it. And and then you'll get this blend, this beautiful blend. You'll love it. You will love it. Let's find me a pink one. This is another red. And I want a pink one. And this one needs sharpened. I got my pencil sharpener right here. Here we go. So you can see I've got 3 colors on here on this one already. And it's coming along very nicely. And this one just has the 2. But you can watch how it comes to life for each layer of shading that I do. It's coming to life. I'm not a I'm not a I'm not real big on coloring, like, in a coloring book and going, from front to back to color. I'm I like I like doing this because I'm going to use it in my fairy book. And I'm not a real big coloring girl. I don't do a lot of coloring. But so this is a treat to see me color. So this yellow is going to make it all pop. Okay. Let's try that. And need a green. Yeah, I have a hard time sitting still uh, in front of you guys and sitting here doing coloring. And I'm thinking I could be making something for you. I'd rather be making something. Yeah. Thank you, Angela. There's Chris's link. So the I put blue down on these leaves, and I'm going back over them with the green, and it's giving them a pretty. It's making it pretty. I think it's pretty with the blue in the background. And I'm gonna go over them again with something else. Hi, Joe.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm fine. How are
And
you?
salad to go with the pizza.
Sure.
With the
Joe's
salad.
making pizza.
Oh, that's a pretty girl.
Yep. She's Native American.
She's what?
Native American Indian.
Oh, Native American. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Got that the old Indian style shirt on, a dress.
Yeah. She's got a
It's pretty.
costume, kind of like a costume, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Did you tell her all that?
So far.
You feeling okay?
I took some pain pills.
I was gonna say.
I took some ibuprofen, and it's sore.
2 of them.
It's still sore, yeah. So I threw my back out earlier tonight. So I'm lucky to be sitting here.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm here.
I'm
So
lucky to be here.
sitting here and coloring is probably one of the best things I could possibly be doing tonight because I won't be moving around too much, squirming. There's nothing to squirm.
We'll have to do the dishes.
No, I couldn't do the dishes. I couldn't stand at the sink.
Oh, I will have
It would kill me.
to.
Yeah, it's that you're standing straight and you tilt just a little bit to wash dishes. That little bit of a tilt is where my back goes out and my low back. And I think it's where I've done too much over the years. I've worked hard.
Well, you got some good women
And
down there
yeah,
to help you with that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
started working when I was 17. I had to get a work permit to work for 9 months before I turned 18, before I can get a job at the hospital. Luckily, I knew somebody in nursing service that knew my mom, and she went out on a limb and hired me. And it was probably the best decision in my life I've ever done. And I stayed with that job for 10 years before I changed.
Got to see all the babies you wanted, huh?
I worked 5 years pediatrics and 5 years neurology. And in the 5 years of neurology, I worked 5 years in endoscopy as an endoscopy technician. And that was an honorary title.
Hi, Belinda Smith. Hello, hello. I'm glad to see you, hon. Beth needs all the support she can get tonight.
Yeah, buddy. Thumbs up, you guys.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Angela Adele, the voice of the
So,
there's a new little name there, Bella.
Ellen.
Ellen.
Yeah, she's one of my new girls.
Hello.
She's
Glad to hear from you.
like a little sponge. She wants to know everything.
Oh my. So
Yeah.
Beth will show you everything. She'll do it
Yep.
just to,
I do. I bend over backwards for her.
oh, she will. Good to see all you
So-
ladies out tonight.
Coloring techniques.
It's kind of raining here. It's a little
It
bit.
was raining a minute ago. Yeah, it's been
Everybody's probably getting a little bit of it.
drizzle.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm
there
so-
she is.
Beth's kind of picky about her pizza, so she's
I'm
kind
not
of used to the way
picky.
I make it.
I'm not
And
picky.
we
I
we
eat
it.
anything you make. I always
She'll eat
make.
it the way I make it. So,
Don't have a choice.
so I've got a huge.
You can't bite the hand that feeds you.
Oh,
It's not good to do
now
that.
the dogs don't know that.
I'm glad they don't bite.
But,
So now I want to go with that's a brown. I'm trying to think. I need to do these leaves on her dress, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do them in.
in the green, pretty green,
I've got different shades of green.
like a not a fluorescent, but what is that called when it's real bright? The green.
Like fall colors.
No. Well, just start with the green and it's like a spearmint. Got a real bright gradient.
Okay, I can try to make experiment.
You can, put them in between, one or here, there,
I can do experiment. Yeah. You heard him. So, okay. So this is a olive green, but it's a no brand name pencil. It's a no brand, and it's a golden olive, but this is what the pencil looks like. It looks like a yellow or a golden yellow color, but it's not that color.
not the green.
But I do like that pencil. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Ellen thinks it's pretty.
Yep. Little that, a little this.
It's something that has to be there to take up with all the other fruit colors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
That's what I think.
Well, I think that's a good idea. Okay, there's a green.
Hey, there's Goldie and Stephanie. Hello, hello. Glad to see you guys. Kind of raining cats and dogs. We got about 3 inches of rain just about in about 3 hours.
Today?
Yeah.
Was it raining that hard?
Yeah, the roads are wet bad. Highway roads. Be careful if you're out driving.
I got to get some goldy, orangey, yellow ones in here is what I need to get.
There's Jazzy Sims.
Jesse's here.
Howdy, howdy. Oh, Lord.
Okay. these are going to be an array of shades. I need to know what color would the background be of her tunic. Should I go with a tan? Hi, Kathy. Come on in. Should I go with a light tan or a brown for her tunic? An earthy tone. This is it's called Chinese orange, and it's really a brown, an orangey brown, I guess. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then we got to do her hair. Ouch. Okay. Let's see here.
Well, as y'all been doing the drawings and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a picture
Okay.
of my pizza
Oh, okay.
because I'm not bringing it in here.
Well, you can show a picture of the pizza.
Well, I'll show a picture.
Sure. We like food. We like food pictures. He wants to show his masterpiece off. So, yeah. That went fast. I'm still going to do some shading. And there's more browns. I want some more blue. And I'm going to, this is her beaded necklace up here. So we're going to fill that in. like that. And I want to go over some of that again with another color. And then I need some right here, right there, and right there. Almost, we're getting it. That looks good. There's another red. We can go back up here to the rose and do a little bit more shading. Like that. That rose to pop out there. And then some more of these. So, Jassy wants to draw the pizza. All right, Jassy. As soon as he brings in a picture, we can I can upload it for you. Sure. Jassy likes to draw everything, which is good. So, I'm going to make her skin. See if I can't find a soft color. This is it's a watercolor primrose yellow, which is a light skin. I might try to use that with the olive and give her an olive skin. Like that. That looks good. And I'm going to take a yellow and put on top of that. There's another yellow over here. And it'll brighten that rose up a little bit more. I'm still not burnishing yet. I'm just real lightly going over it with different shades to give it a blendy look. And I'm going to do some more up here. Like that. You got it?
Yep.
Is this a before and after? You're going to do a before picture and then an after picture?
We mean before and after.
Have you already baked it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This ain't no Photoshop. This is the real size.
That's a pizza pie.
Look how big it is. It's a monster.
I'll be eating on that after a while, about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll make it. Did you get a picture of it, Jassy?
It's got mushrooms and I'm gonna cut some tomatoes up. You want tomatoes on, honey?
No, that's okay. Just the sauce.
Okay, we put tomatoes on salad.
Just a small salad. So,
This is Texas, honey. Ain't nothing small in Texas.
it's a Texas pie. That's what he says. So let's try another yellow. So yeah, it looks good. Oh, okay. So let's do this. There was a couple more empties. So that looks good. Getting colorful. Got to do her hair and her skin and her lips. We could do pink. We can do pink lips. Her luscious lips. And then I need another brown for her eyebrows. This is black. And I think I'm going to do her hair in a black and brown. Put a real dark black involved in there. A little bit of black. That might get cut off. That outer wisp. Because we're going to cut it out. Cut her out too. Okay, now what would go good with that black? There's Michelle. Michelle Glitter. She's got 100 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway for Michelle. I told her I would, and I've been waiting for you to come in. So let's go over here to my goodie patch and see what we can make for give Michelle for a prize. We're going to make her up an envelope and put some things inside of her envelope. And this is going to be a giveaway because she has reached over 100 subscribers. So here we go. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find. Congratulations. I want to get some nice things for her. There's part of a napkin. I'm just getting special things. We'll get some special things. We are so happy that she made it to 100 subscribers and still going. So we'll put a little to-do list in there. That's a good little prize. I got some rose paper. Somebody gave me that. And I can share. Keep a page and give a page is what I like to do. Give a page and share a page. And we're going to put these in there. We'll find some more stuff, so don't go nowhere. We've got a little prayer card we could put in there. We can see rejoice always. There's her prayer. There's your rejoicing. Rejoice, rejoice. We like that. And I've got some stickers. Thought I had some more stuff over here. I thought I did. I don't see it. It's okay. We got plenty to go around. There's plenty to go around. We will. So we could put Jesus in there. He likes to celebrate. Don't you think? I think so. Hi, Jen. Kitty Jen. You got your envelope. Thanks. You're welcome. So we're going to do a giveaway here. Hang on. I got some real pretty rose stickers and some rose paper. Like that. It's fighting me, I tell you. It's fighting me. There's one. And there's another big one. We'll put that in there. Got some stickers. Let's see now. We got all kinds of goodies over here. All kinds of goodies. Here's a coloring page. That would be fun. That could go in there. That could go in her surprise packet. Woohoo! Here's a pretty girl. I think she's got something all over her face. We'll trade her out. Oh, I made some fish. These fish, they have to go in my fish book. So, rabbit trail. Hang on. I made these fish, and I stuck them down in here because I didn't have the fish book yet. We can throw in some art. We're going to throw art in. Yeah, we're going to throw art in there and Route 66. We will, because we like to. We got a little yoga girl. We're glad. I can even give you a hand. We're going to give you a big hand. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've got a piece of braille. We're going to give a piece of braille out. We got us an angel. Yeah, buddy. I'm glad you come in, Michelle. I've been waiting on you. I've been looking for you. There's some what did I see? Some sail paper here. That could go in the fish book. The sailboats. I've got fish over here too. I'm doing multitasking. Put a kitty cat in there. Okay, this is a bookmark, and here are the paint. So you wet your brush, and you get your color on your brush, and you go over here and paint your bookmark, and you cut it off. Just saying. Okay. Let's see how much that is. There's another angel. Some of this is Happy Mail. Because. Just because. So let me put this over here. And get me an envelope. And there's a whole bunch of people in here. Got 16 of y'all. So let me put this in the envelope. This goes in the fish book. It's right up here. It's in progress. So we can take and put some of this in this envelope. Boy, that's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. Whoever wins this is getting a lot. A lot. Nice. Let's see if that'll fit in there. And it will. It fits. Might have to put a couple stamps on that. So let's see. Let's put a number in. Let's see. How should we do this? We'll go between 1 and through 100. And we're going to put number in between a 1 and 100. And we'll do the first number that is the closest to the number without going over. Without going over. The closest number. And I'll get my number generator up. So there's plenty of numbers to pick between 1 and 100. And I kind of like to have everybody to be present to win. It makes it more personal. So let me get my number generator. Number generator, and the max is going to be from 1 to 100. And then we will generate this in a second. Angela, she won't see it. What? Heart, 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 hearts. I saw Angela's hearts. Michelle wants the fashion model. The fashion model. Which one's the fashion model? The fashion model. Uh, like a doll? One of the paper dolls? You want another fashion doll? Well, it'll be for whoever wins. I've got the yoga girl in there. Is that good? The lady you switched out. You want another lady in it? Just a moment. Let's see. There's that one. And there's that one. I put a yoga girl in there. And I've got this one. And I got this one. The lady you switched out. The lady you switched out. Well, I put a yoga girl in here. Oh, the lady that had stuff on her. I didn't think she had ink on her face. So I put her back. Okay, let me look for her. I think she came out of this other envelope. Just a minute. No, I didn't have this one out. It had to be this one. All right, let me look. But she had ink on her face. I don't know where she is. I didn't want to give something damaged. Okay, I don't see her. Well, I do the best I can, and I'm sorry. I poked her back down in here, and I don't see her. So that's just the way it's going to be. I can't help. I can't help you no more. That's all I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and generate a number before my numbers disappear. So here we go. The first and closest to without going over is going to be the closest to 72. Who is under 72? I see a 59. Anything higher than 59? Under 72. Thank you, Teresa. I think it's Jassy. Oh, she's tattooed. Do you all agree? Do you agree that it's Sissy Jassy? I think it is. Yay! Jassy's the winner. Jassy wins. Congratulations to Jassy and Michelle for reaching 100. Good for you. Okay, congratulations. So that'll go out in tomorrow's mail. Oh, that's a fun little break. I'm almost done with this girl. Let me see. Okay, that makes her tunic look good. Now I just need to find some more shades for her skin tone. I'm looking. I want to give her a darker skin tone. Okay, do her face. It's coming along. I'm liking that. I found a feather. I don't know where he come from. So I still need some grays, and there's a gray. I think there's a gray pencil in here. There it is. So I'm gonna put gray in her, make her hair this shade of a black. It's not totally coal black, but it gives her some highlights. In her hair. So Angie's here. Well, evidently you get around, Michelle. Everybody go into rooms and people like you. They like what you're doing and they subscribe to you so they can see you. Everybody in the arting community is a big help. Our arting community is something awesome, I'm telling you. We got a good group. So I think this is going to be pretty once I get it on here. I'm just doing it real light. I'm not burnishing it yet. Once I get enough color on it, we can go over it with a wet brush, just a clean wet paintbrush, and the water will activate this. So okay. So I'm going to get this wet when I get finished. I'm almost done. Got a little bit more to do. And then I'll get it wet and then we'll dry it real quick. And then I'll fussy cut it out and we'll put it in the fairy book. That's what my plans are. Everything over here is in my way. Get out of my way. Everything's cramping my style over here. I've been cleaning that desk off. I really have. And I've got about 4 or 5 extra inches cleaned up. But I still got some more to do. I'm trying. Little by little. Okay, can you see me? Get down here. So I used black and gray for her hair. And the black, when I get it wet, is going to go everywhere. It's real potent. Okay. I think that'll do the hair. That'll do her hair. Like that. That's going to be pretty. Okay. Now I want to go back over her face. And I'd like to use this purple in some of her necklace. A little bit of a purple in the blues. And when I do each one of these colors, like the necklace, I'll clean my brush after that, and then I'll do the roses, and I'll clean my brush after that, and then I'll do her hair, and then I'll clean my brush out, and do each one like a section, so that I don't crisscross the black into her other colors. That's what I'm talking about. And a little bit of blue and purple in the leaves will give it some. It'll give it some something. It's just a tad here and there. Accent. So I've got blue, purple, and 2 shades of greens in the leaves. And then these leaves up here are just green and yellow and orange. Now I got to work on her face a little bit more, so I need another light color brown. I might be able to let's see. I might need to go to my other crayons colors. This is just a number 2 pencil, and I'm doing a little bit of shading under her chin, on top of her skin tone, like a shadow. Like that. Like that. And then a little bit up here. Just a little shadowing and her chin. And then maybe under her eyes. And I'll maybe put a little bit of a blush on her. Just a little hint of shading there. And then I have a pink over here. It's a light pink. And I'm going to just try to do a blush. A bit of blush. And after I get this wet, I can still go over on top of this and do a little bit more accent of her cheek. How's that looking? And I'm putting a little bit of pink on top of that brown tone to give her another shade. A shade of something. Making it up as I go. So I'm going to go ahead and start watercoloring. And I don't know really. I could, like I said, I was going to use a brush, but I wonder if I were to just dip this in water, if it would do the same thing without the brush strokes. Has anybody ever done that? Has anybody ever done that before? That would be fun, I think. I got some pencils that are stuck. Get out of there. Nope, it's not coming. It's not coming out. There it is. So, anyway, I wonder. Let me see if my water's clean, and it's not. It's not clean. So I'm going to have to get me some fresh water. So let me go get some fresh water, and then we'll do this. So hang on just a minute. I'm moving slow, but I'm moving. It's 8 o'clock. We got another hour. We'll finish it. Okay. Plan B. Okay, we're going to do a plan B. Y'all know what plan B is? Plan B is I've got some water up here. So here we go. Wish me luck. Do you see how that popped out? It got brighter, didn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this, and I'm going to get it wet on the backside too. It might help. We'll see what it does. I used clean water. And now I'm going to use the heat gun on it. And this is real thin coloring paper. Um, when I use a textbook, a novel, or something for my junk journal, I tear out every other page, and sometimes I turn a page and tear 2 pages out. It depends on how thick the book is, and if there's something in the book that you like and you want to keep that page, then keep it by all means, and just turn the page and carry on. Um, I find that if you don't tear the pages out of the book, that it becomes real fluffy after you put all of your embellishments in the book, anything and everything that you want to put in your book. It'll make it. I tear out 2 to 1. I do 2, Stephanie, and then if there's a page that I like or that has chapter on it or something, and I want to keep that, then I just turn that page and I continue on after that. So there's no right or wrong. It is 8 pages and turn a page. Everybody does it differently, and there's no right or wrong. There's absolutely no right or wrong. You did every 8 pages. That's fine. That's fine. And what I did also have done is I was working on a book, and I couldn't, I've been working on it, and I wanted to finish it up. So if there were some empty pages that I hadn't glued anything on yet or something, I'd rip them out just to get the book done. So here's our little girl. She looks pretty cute. I like her. So I'm going to cut her out. It'll be an easy cut. It'll be easy. You can tear out as many pages as you want. Anything goes. With your art, there is no restrictions on your art. It's your art. We'll get a little bit of this out. So almost halfway done. I'm going to try to do a little of this. Like that. Like that. This is the cussy fussy cutting right here. Well, that's great, Ellen. You should have lots of confidence in yourself because, and just know that when you start out, 5 years from now, you're going to be a different artist. You're going to be a different crafter. You're going to be a much better than you are today. And then maybe not. maybe everything will be best today. But I found that I have my coloring skills have improved over the years, and I watch Dee Dee a lot, and she colors and she does a lot of stuff, and I pick up little things that she does, and there's other people who color too, and who sketch, and there's a lot of in our arting community. There's a lot of people that are great with their pens, and that can do like Mary Altier. Yeah, she's good. Janet Young, she's good. Those girls have been uh, sketch artists since they were in school all their lives, and we've got some really good people in our community too. I know that Kellyanne can draw real good, and so can Lori. Lori can color real good. And some people are just, their style is better than my style, and I love, how they do it. And I know Jassy can draw, Stephanie can draw. Stephanie draws me Abby. She drawed me a picture of Abby for me, and it's so precious. And sometimes I do better than other days. Some days I have good days and bad days. And today I've got a backache. But I took Tylenol and I feel much better with the Tylenol, but it still hurts to get up. So I'm tempted to maybe cut it early tonight so I can get off of this stool. I don't know if it's helping or hurting. But so so anyway. So I'm almost done with this weed up here, this whatever this greenery is. It's giving me a hard time. I'm going to have to go back in and do a little magic to it. And I can do magic. We're over halfway done. Just a few more little curves. And then we'll have it. Like that. And then down here, I'm just going to do a little wavy cut like that for the bottom. And up here, I'm going to get my green pencil back. And I'm going to just go over any white parts of this greenery thing that I got up here. If there's any white showing, I'll just make it green. And then here, right here, make it all green, because I didn't want to fussy cut it anymore. It was fussy cutting. Sometimes you just got to go with what's easiest. Like this. There. And only you and me and thee will know what we did to make that pop out. How about that? There she is. I'm happy. So now let's put her in the fairy book and find the page that I had her on. And I'm going to put my water brush up and my water jug and get this back over here, and we'll get her in the fairy book. And we might have to do some painting. Let's see where we're going to have her. Let's see where we're going to put her. After that one, see, she turned out cute too. And after that one, she's going to look pretty. I could put her there, but I had another page picked out, which was here. So let's do a little something on the background there. I kind of want to use this. And I want to water it down. So let's see if we can put some of this out. And that's all I need. And a little bit of water. It's out. that's more than I'll ever need. And I'm going to use that little fan brush that I had. This big fan brush. It's brand new. I've used it before because there's paint on it right there. So I've just got it watery. And I'm just going to paint this down here. Do I need to do any more? So I've got my wet brush, and I'm just going to continue on with the paint on the page. Like that. Like that. And then now I can glue my girl down. I didn't need all that paint, but there it is. And I've got a glue stick. So let's glue her down. Let's glue her down. And I think I got all the edges. So I'll put her down right here. And I'll get a credit card. The old Wally's card has been faithful to me. And we'll glue her down. How about that? How about that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hang on, guys. I got to answer somebody. Yes, I can be there. I can be there. Oh. If okay. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna dry this a little bit and help it along. Okay. Angie's talking about what was underneath this picture. It was a smashed fairy, because this is a smashed pressed fairy book. It was a pressed fairy. Okay, so now let me flip this over and get the other side. Okay, now let's see here. I think that looks good. And I don't mind that the page is curled a little bit. And let me glue that down right there. Okay, so that's good. That's one of the girls in the enchanted forest, going around finding fairies. So I'm going to date it, and then we're going to work on my other little book over here. So we'll put the date on here like that. And we did it. We did it together. So now I've got my Coca-Cola or my soda pop book, and guys, move on to the subject and stop that. We're moving on. We're going to work on this soda pop can book now. And oh, Jennifer, thank you. I probably would have forgotten if had you not said something. You guys are worrying me in the chat. Just move on. We're going to move on. So let me take a picture. And we're going to work on the soda pop can book. The soda pop can book. The 12 pack. We're going to work on 12 pack. So now, if anybody has any questions, you can ask me. And I think I'm going to cut out some pictures. I did have some women already cut out over here. Let's see if I can't find some of them women that we were talking about earlier. Maybe I'll come across her. The picture that Michelle was wanting, and I've lost it because I put it back in here, didn't thinking it was good enough. But I don't know where it is. So we'll do a few things in here. There's a piece of music paper. There's a piece of music paper. And I think there's some more people. She's cute. I could get her and put her in the book. She's squirting water. So I got a scuba diver. Okay, let's move on here. Now, okay. So I've got some stickers in here, and you really can't even see her on there. It's like in the background. I wonder if I were to outline her in ink pen, if that would make her come out a little bit more. like that. Does that help bring her out a little bit? It might. So anyway, we've got a tall person here. Let's see, she might go good on one of these other pages. She might go good right in there. That's a good page. And then here's a good page. We'll put her there. And then I got the little girl with the water, spraying the water. And I'm going to take the water and I'm going to cut her out a little bit. Let's see here. Like that. And leave the garden hose. Like that. And see where we can put her. See, she could go in just about anywhere. We could have her cooling down the yoga girl. So that would look good. So I'll just get my glue stick back. Hi, Esther. I opened up your Happy Mail. I got more Happy Mail from you today. I got your hidden pocket. I put it on a Happy Mail page. So she's going in there like that. Good, good. And then we're going to put this girl down. Our yoga girl. Like that. Like that. Ooh, gotta be careful. You will tear the napkin. You will tear it. Like that. I thought I put enough glue on it. But it's taking not want to stick. So that's cute. So that's a good page. And I do have some wax paper that I could put down. And see what else I have over here. Let's see what this girl's going to do. I like her. I wonder if I can get this sticker off. If I glued it down, I can't get it up. But if I cover it up, I'm not going to cry. But I like her. So I'm going to put her down. It's going to cover the bird, but we can get another bird. As a matter of fact, Esther gave me some more birds. So we can get some other birds. Ta-da! Very nice. So over here, there's some more birdie stickers. So we can get another bird. And we'll put it on her arm. She's missing a hand. We'll put it like she's holding the bird. She's holding the bird. We're not prejudiced between amputees. We like amputees. They're our friends. So that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay. I've got another picture over here of a couple. And I'm going to take that little flower off and put them there. And then I will put the flower back on. Like that. So let's put that down there. Like that. And it's going to go up here because we don't want to hide the little doll. But we can put this down, overlapping this guy here, like that. And then this flower that I took off, if I can find it, here it is. I can glue it back down. And she could be holding that in her hands. Like that. Ta-da! So, now, this is good. I think I will get some more wax paper out. Get some more wax paper. We'll get some out here. The more the merrier. Okay. I'm just going to cut these in half. And we'll use them as we need them. Oh, heavens. Heavens to Betsy. I need a bookend over here. So I'm just going to put this here. And this here. So we can turn the page. And I think that was all the people that I had out that I see here at the moment. I don't know if I can put any more paint up there or not. I'm going to put these back over in the blue box. The blue paint box. So, I got a balloon over here. And let's see. Let me get a magazine. Sometimes there's people in here. Let's see if we find any people. We could put an animal. We got animals. I could put that seal. He could go in there. Let's find something smaller. Here's a couple. We could put them in there. Let's try that. Let's try it. I like to try stuff. Whew. I'm slowing down, guys. Did you get that book today? That's a nice book. It's got nice paper in it. So we got these kids down here. This young couple. It's a young and a couple. So I'm going to cut them out. It's their backs, their silhouettes. Let's cut it out like this. I'm going to have to get off of here. It's time for me to get some more pain pills and get some therapy on my back. I'll get Joe to rub it out. Okay, they're going to go down here. And then this bridge right here is going to come out. Like that. And we're going to cut the skyline a little bit here. Let's see. We might not need all of that. So I'm going to cut it out like that. And I was hoping to get it in here, like maybe right there. We can still use that bridge. I'm going to put it down. Yeah, I bent over today and picked something up and I threw my back out. So I have a weak back anyway. And so I'm suffering. I'm suffering. But it's just a muscle pull. It's nothing major. And then I've got some city stuff over here. And I can fussy cut it out or pretend to fussy cut it out. How about if I just pretend and just go like this? Like that. And I'll glue it right underneath the bridge. Or it could go up here. Or it could go up here. Let's put it up at the top. And I better glue these guys down before I lose them, because they'll end up on the floor sitting there. So this is going to go up here at the top of the page. And then you might be able to see it when I close the page. You can see the tops of it. So that's how that's going down. That's how that's going to go down. And I didn't know if I was going to use that paper or not. That's okay. We got that. Whew. We're doing good. Doing good. There's our Coca-Cola book, our 12-pack. Look up. Look up. Yes, I like it at the top. Yes, Jessie, I will You posted yours prompts? Okay, honey. I'll show them off. And then I'm going to go. I'm going to quit. So we'll go in here and go to groups. Jessie did her prompts. That's good. I like it. All right. And there's her other one. Oh, look, there's a fish. Here's the other one. That's good, Jessie. Okay. So, I will like them. I like them. So I can take a picture of one of these that we did. See which one shows up. Let me take a picture of this. And then we did this one too. Our book is coming along great. And I'll go back into Facebook and I'll add my pictures. And I'm going to add my little Indian girl and those two. Next, post, and then I'm done. I am done for the night. Thank you, Marty. I hope I do too. I'll get Joe to work on it for me, and he'll rub it out for me. He's good about that. And I've got all kinds of therapeutic massaging things that I can use too. So I'm going to quit. It's just 10 till, and I will be back on Thursday, and we're going to play some more. And if my back feels better, I'll get the jelly plate out, and we'll do jelly plating. I'm in the mood. I saw Kim Polton do it this afternoon, and she did a good job. So you guys take care. Please do some art. Enjoy yourself. And I will see you guys Thursday and in the chat room somewhere for sure. Let me put the lid on that, turn my hot glue gun off. Okay, I'll see you guys Thursday. Good night.